What's going on, everyone? We're back with another video, and as you probably saw from the intro, we got the Gorilla Mode pre-workout that we're going to be checking out and reviewing. Now, I actually got myself a little Word document to keep me on track because I tend to talk way too long. Even if I say I'm not going to, I do. So now I'm going to try. It's going to be a short video. We're going to get it done. Anyways, Gorilla Mode. Why I got it, basically. Derek, moreplatesmoredates.com, who started the whole Gorilla Mind brand. He's got this pre-workout everywhere. Like, everybody's got it. They're all talking about it. And this has been out for a while. I'm a bit behind the ball, but I'm not really one to spend a lot of money on like things like pre-workout. Or like really anything. Maybe lifting shoes is the most money I'd spend. Like anything that I spend money on for the gym. But the reason I got into it, or I ordered it, and I've had this for 3 days now. I've only used it once, and that was enough for me to make this video. But he's got all kinds of people talking about it, and they all use it. They all love it. Like, if you go on YouTube, 75% of the people working out in the gym are going to be taking this. They're going to have it in their video. They'll be talking about it. And that sometimes is, and mostly is, because they're affiliated and they're partnered. I'm not. I just want to clear that up. There's no bias here. But anyways, what is it? And so I've got my go-to, right? My Walmart C4, which is a pre-workout that I normally use because it's a bare minimum. It has a little bit of caffeine in it. I don't really care about it. I'm not really into the whole pre-workout thing until now. But I've got the C4 label pulled up, and then we've got the Gorilla Mode supplements in the back. And the big difference here is like why this kind of stands out compared to the others, and why you should probably go get yourself this, is everything is specifically listed out on this. Like, it's completely transparent, basically. There's no proprietary blends, basically. There's technically a glycer pump, which is like glycerol, but it just tells you that what it is 65% glycerol powder. And then there's, and that's it. That everything else is completely stated out, and the dosage is perfect. Like, if you look, so let's look at C4 quick, and basically it's got niacin, vitamin B6, acid, vitamin B12, bunch of basic stuff, vitamin C, and then it says explosive energy blend, and it has a list of a bunch of things like caffeine, L-tyrosine, velvet bean, I think, and a few other things. And it doesn't really tell you what each of them is. Plus, it has probably maybe 1/8 of the ingredients that this has. And basically, long story short, pre-workouts you're getting from Walmart, or just normal pre-workouts in general, 90% of them probably on the market, they're underdosed. They have these blends where they hide like what they're actually putting in it. Not hide what they're putting in it, but they mask up the dosage, so you can't really tell if it's enough for what you're supposed to have for like amazing pre-workout. But anyways, compared to the competition, this stuff is amazing. I'm sure there's a few other out there. I don't know about Steel Supplements. I took their pre-workout once. They're amped as AF, and it was pretty insane. That one kind of made me feel crappy, but when I took this, I felt probably the same amount of pump and less crappy. But I do have one thing to say, and this is on my anecdote section, which is just my experience from taking this, at least literally 1 day. And I've been taking pre-workout every day for weeks now, so like it's not like I came off cold turkey and took a scoop of pre-workout, and of course I'd be jacked up. No. I've been taking some stuff from Walmart, which I don't have, but it's not terrible. I like read the back, and it labels everything, just doesn't have as much of each ingredient as something like this. But only thing I noticed is when I took this stuff, first of all, I didn't even do a full scoop, and I had a bit of a heart rate issue going on. Like, I was getting jacked up, and that just goes to show like maybe that the one from Walmart had such a low caffeine count and I wasn't used to it. Plus a few other things like getting your blood going. But my heart was going a bit much, and I had taken this scoop on sort of an empty stomach. So I had a little bit of like a fizz going on in the tummy, but I just threw a Rice Krispie in, and everything was good to go. So if you're not used to like a hardcore pre-workout, I'd do a half a scoop and eat something like a little Rice Krispie or something, and then you'll be good to go. But let me tell you, I took this once. It was Saturday, I believe, the end of the week, one of my last workouts of the week. And I wasn't feeling great. I was just going in there and I was like, okay, I got these numbers I got to hit. I got all my percentages out. So I knew what I had to do. But like, you know, I wasn't going to go above and beyond. And I took this and right away I was like, oh God, like heart rate. I was kind of like anxious. And then I ate a Rice Krispie, chilled out a little bit for another minute or 2, 3 minutes, started my stretch, and then I felt good. And then I started feeling great. And then like, I didn't want to stop working out. I'm going to be honest, I haven't had a pump like that in probably like a year. So that just goes to show, like, anecdotal or not, I felt fantastic, and that's really what matters. But anyways, that's basically all I wanted to say about this specifically. There's videos all over the internet where people are like, this shit's amazing. So just, you know, if you're really interested, go check them out. They might be affiliated, so they might be a little biased. But I took one scoop. It was freaking amazing. It tastes all right. I mean, you can kind of tell when a pre-workout's going to be good because it has like a gasoline burn to it, in a sense. Like when you take a scoop of pre-workout and it's nice and fruity and yummy, you know it's going to be shit. But this stuff's got like a little bit of like a, kind of like an alcoholic aftertaste. Like when you drink alcohol, you're like, oh, that's alcohol. It's like, that's strong pre-workout. So I think it's like $40. I don't know. I don't remember. I just kind of checked out. But that being said, I had 2 other things in my basket that I'm going to do videos on. One was the nitric oxide, which is kind of like doesn't have the caffeine or some of the other stuff. And I might try that at some point and do a video on it, but not right away. But something you probably have heard of and was recently restocked is Derek's Turkesterone. And I'm sure you've heard of it. And if you haven't, go check out a video, dip your toes in the water, figure out, like, it's pretty interesting stuff. And so I'm going to start taking that soon. I'll just do a whole nother video on it, but just be ready. There's a video on Turkesterone coming. I've never done an ectosterone like that before. It's just like a plant ingredient that's a hormone in insects, and it's supposed to work for humans. We'll see. I'll do a video on it. But that's going to be the next video. And also, another thing, and I'm going to put this on the channel because I'm excited about it, but I just spent a lot of money on a computer because I got one from who knows when, Ancient. And when I'm editing videos, it just freezes up and I freak out. So I bought a bunch of parts. I'm going to be building a PC. I don't know anything about them. I think I researched enough to get the right parts, but I'm going to be doing it on the video. So if any of you are curious about that, it'll be coming up in probably a week and a half. That's when the parts get here in about a week. But no hate. If I got people coming in there like, oh my God, you don't know what you're doing. Well, obviously, I'm learning. But anyways, that is it for this video. The next one's probably going to be Turkesterone or a workout program. Anyways, thanks for watching and checking out the video. Like it if you liked how short it was. Subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks. Hey everyone, thanks for swinging by the channel today. If you enjoyed the video or the videos on the channel, drop a like, subscribe, and turn that bell on if you want to be notified for more videos. But again, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you guys in the next one.